What are your goals and expectations for the upcoming spring season?
The men's tennis team is a very different story than the women's. We're skilled, we are experienced, we should compete with especially the second tier of CAC foes. We will struggle with the nationally ranked programs, 3 of which are in our conference, but we should improve against those folks. We will compete, but it really will come down to my success will be measured in how we do against that second tier of CACs. A realistic goal for these guys is to qualify for the playoffs at the end of the season, which means we have to finish in the top 6, and that would be a goal of mine.
Who are some of your key losses from a year ago?
We really didn't lose anyone. We didn't graduate a single playing lineup player, and that's one of the things that encourages me this year. Is this is a team that's already had a year's experience together.
Talk a little bit about some of your newcomers then.
Picked up 2 freshmen, Joey Cox and Marcus Yates. Marcus is a freshman from Fort Hill here in Cumberland. Marcus is from the Annapolis area, who had connections to kids who have played here previously from that area. Both left-handers, both big tall guys, and both going to become great doubles players while they're here.
Talk a little bit about your key returners.
Key returners will be our guys at the top of the lineup. Kenny Albin, who's a 4th-year senior and has played #1 now for 2 years. Colin Christian, his roommate and fraternity brother, who will be playing 2 and will be Kenny's doubles partner. Very competitive players, and they will be very successful.
Talk a little bit about your schedule both in and out of CAC play.
In the CAC, as I mentioned, we're going to be underdogs definitely to the Salisbury, the Mary Washington, and the CNU. Those programs are nationally ranked, and from top to bottom they're stronger than we are. So we'll be fighting an uphill battle there. Where we should be very competitive is in that next level, the York, St. Mary's, Harrisburg, Southern Virginia. I would expect us to perform and win some of those matches, which would put us into the playoffs. That's my goal, is to qualify and to compete with those second level CAC teams. Non-conference opponents, we should be in great shape.